going to be a little bit of information, and not to a T exactly, but it's going to give you an idea of some of the costs or factors that influence the amount of money you're going to pay for insurance for a vehicle. Okay, and so I'm going to let you guys read through this little paragraph, and I'll post the answers on how to find information and whatnot after. And I'll do one of the sample calculations down at the bottom for you. Okay. So today is hopefully you're going to be able to calculate how much insurance will cost you, right? And become familiar with the factors affecting your insurance rate, and become familiar with how they calculate your rate. Okay, those are your success criteria for your learning goal today. Okay, just so you know how much something's going to cost you, right? Or how much the insurance is going to cost you, maybe what the factors are. Okay, so let's just scroll down here for a second, take a look. Okay. Now, I think one of the major factors that this doesn't take into consideration is the type of vehicle that you're driving. Okay, that's probably going to affect your base rate. Okay, so your base rate is what they're going to charge you, probably based on what vehicle you're driving, or just whatever standard rate they have. Okay, and then you're going to start adding or subtracting from that, depending on the we'll say variables or controls that you see here on the left side. Okay, or factors. Sorry. Okay, so your base rate. Here's how you're going to do your calculations. Okay, so Jack is a 20-year-old male with a clean driving record. Okay, so your base rate is going to be the $1,000 multiplied by 1, right? Because it's just the base rate, which is going to equal 1,000. And you don't have to do this every time. Okay, that's your calculation. I gave you a little spot for it. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to write down all the costs, or your answers, in this column, this cost column. Okay, and then at the very end, what you're going to do is add them all up. Okay, so this is going to be you're going to add all these up by the very end, right? And then hopefully you'll be able to come up with a grand total amount of money. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Okay, so you're going to add. So we're just going to take a look at the first bullet here, the first factor. Okay, so we're going to add 15% for every year the person is below 25. Okay, so let's figure out what 15% of 1,000 is. Okay, that'll be our first step. Okay, so we're going to go 15%. 15% cannot be done. You can't do anything with 15% mathematically. It has to be switched to a decimal, much like the interest rate, right? So you're going to have to switch this to 0.15, okay? And then it's 15% of the base rate that you're going to get charged, right? So it's 15% times 1,000. Okay, and that's going to equal 150. Okay, so that's how much you're going to get charged for every year that you're below the age of 25. Okay, so once you're 25, you kind of top out, and your insurance rate kind of locks itself in at a lower rate relative to what you would be at 20 years old. Okay, so because Jack is 5 years under 25, right, because he's only 20, so let's see if we can do this different color. 5 years under 25, okay, you're going to take the 5 years and multiply by 150, okay, which is going to be $750. Okay, that's how much extra Jack's going to have to pay because of just his age. Okay. Okay, so he's 750. Okay, now here's one other little piece of information. So I suppose it does still continue to go down, and it goes down after the age of 25. Okay, and you're going to subtract 5% for every year the person is above 25%, right? So, or 25 years old. Okay, to a maximum of 50%, right? So it really going to only go to This just simply means if it's only going to a maximum of 50%, then you can only decrease it by 10 times, by 5%. So to the age of 35 is where you're going to lock yourself in. Okay, now here's the next one. So you're going to use the subtract one probably in one of the later examples down at the bottom. Okay, so you might have to, that one's a little bit trickier. You're going to do it the exact same way as if you were adding 15%. Okay. Gender. Okay, typically males pay more for insurance than females. Okay, and so it's adding 50% for a male under 25. Okay, so if you're under 25 like Jack is, because Jack's 20, okay, he's going to pay 50% extra of that base. Okay, so we're going to take the 0.50, right, it's a 50%, and multiply it by the base of 1,000 is going to equal $500. Okay, so that's, you're going to write that in here. Okay, now your driving record, you can see here, this is another one of your factors. Obviously, if you have some tickets, it's going to add 15% for each point, okay, that you get deducted. Okay, so maybe you're speeding significantly and you get deducted 3 points. Well, you're going to take the 3 times the 15%, which is going to be 45%. Okay, and then you just do the math over here in this box, and then you'd have another number here. But because Jack doesn't have any tickets, okay, he's a clean driving record, we don't have anything in this box. Okay, so it's actually 0 here. Okay, and hopefully my intention with this sheet, by the time you get to the end, you can kind of see the importance of driving in a responsible manner, so that you can see like how much money you're going to save by doing that. Okay, so your grand total here, then you're just gonna add up all the boxes. Okay, and so this is the cost of insurance for 1 year for this person, Jack. Okay, so we're going to take the 1,000 plus 750 plus the 500. Okay, and that's going to equal, right? I'll write the little plus signs in here. Plus, and then that's going to equal $22.50 per year. Okay. So then you could use this box if you'd like to say, okay, therefore Jack will pay $22.50 per year. Okay, if you really wanted to figure out what that would be per month, we could take how many months are in a year. There's 12. We could say $22.50 divided by 12, $187.50. Okay, per month. I'll put that in a different color so you guys can see it. Divided by 12 is going to give you $187.50 per month. Okay, you guys don't have to do that. That's just kind of give you an idea as to how much, if you were coming up with a budget, and how much your insurance is going to cost you. Okay, you'd be able to have an idea of how much the car is going to cost you a month, right? And this is $187.50 on top of whatever the car costs you, right? So whatever your loan is for the car, okay, which we'll do after. Okay, so we'll hopefully have we'll go over the major factors in maybe building a budget, what you're probably going to spend most of your money on. Okay, so a car is a big one because you've got so many different things going into the price of a car at the end of the day, right? $187.50 goes into the price of the car. Okay, so that's it. A few of these, hopefully you get the idea. And you can see the price difference between female versus male, but also if your age goes up, what the price you're going to pay for insurance as you get older versus if you get some tickets. That's really the idea of today. Okay, so just to get you familiar with some of the factors affecting your car insurance rate. Okay, so just let me know if you have any questions. I'll post the answers for this whole sheet on, let's say, maybe Monday. Okay.